Hey guys, this is Storyteller and I'm going to be reading Sweet Valley Kids Sweet Valley Slumber Party by Francis Passell Part 2. Chapter 2, Twin Unicorns. Jessica stood at the living room window on Saturday afternoon. Mr. and Mrs. Wakefield had just left on their trip. Jessica was watching the street, so she could see her friends the moment they arrived. A car stopped in the driveway. "Lila and Ellen are here," Jessica called, running to the door. Another car pulled up behind the first one, and Amy Sutton and Ava Simpson got out. Lila Fowler, Ellen Rittman, Amy, and Eva waved goodbye to their parents, and then they walked up to the house together. "You guys brought a lot of stuff," Elizabeth said when she saw them. "Put everything in the den. That's where we'll be sleeping." The girls put their sleeping bags and suitcases and pillows in the den. Great Aunt Helen came downstairs to say hello. "This is Lila, Ellen, Eva, and Amy," Jessica said. "I'm very glad to meet you all," Great Aunt Helen said with a big smile. "You all get settled. I'll be upstairs if you need me." Lila was already piling up her things up neatly. This is a brand new sleeping bag," she said proudly. "Wow, it's purple," Ellen said. "Can I try it out?" "Not right now." Ellen put her pillow on top of her sleeping bag. "I don't want to get it ruined." "What should we do first?" Jessica asked. "Let's arrange our sleeping bags the way we want to sleep," Eva suggested. "I'm not sleeping by the window," Ellen said quickly. "A burglar might come in and step on me." Everyone laughed. "If a burglar stepped on me, I would bite him in the leg," Amy boasted. "I'm sleeping next to Elizabeth," Jessica said. She smiled at her sister. Elizabeth smiled back. "This is going to be so much fun," she said. The friends opened their suitcases. Eva took out her favorite stuffed horse. "I brought Arabella," she said. "It reminds me," Lola spoke up quickly. "Look what I got today." She opened a zipper compartment in her suitcase and took out a small stuffed unicorn. Isn't that nice?" "I have one just like it," Amy said. She opened her blue duffel bag and pulled out an identical toy unicorn. "Look," Jessica said, "they're identical twins just like me and Elizabeth." "You can't tell them apart," Ellen agreed. Lila frowned. "Mine is better," she said. "It's brand new and I got it at the best toy store in the mall." "I got mine at the mall too," Amy said. "And mine is almost brand new. It isn't dirty or anything." Elizabeth looked from one unicorn to the other. "You can't tell them apart," she said. "I call mine Princess," Amy said proudly. She made Princess trot across her lap. Jessica looked at the unicorns too. She thought that they were very pretty. They had silky manes and tails and white horns. What's wrong? Ellen asked Lila. You look grouchy. I am not grouchy, Lila said, folding her arms and pouting. Amy smiled. She's just upset because we both have the same unicorn. Why? Jessica asked. Listen, I have lots of the toys. I don't care. Lila got up and walked out of the room. The others were silent. Jessica followed Lila into the living room. The slumber party would be ruined if she was grumpy all day. Lila was sitting on the couch. Are you mad? She asked. She lifted her chin up in the air. Amy is spoiling everything, she said. Jessica shrugged her shoulders. Lila was her best friend, after Elizabeth. But she could be a show-off sometimes. She always liked to be the best at everything. Let's just have fun, okay? Jessica said. Lila looked angry for a moment. Well, okay, she said finally. I don't care if Amy has a unicorn too. I know mine is better. Good, Jessica said in relief. The slumber party wasn't ruined after all. Chapter 3. Pillow Fight. Elizabeth tossed her koala bear into the air and caught it. My bear can fly, she said. Watch this, Eva said. She sent Arabella flying across the den. Arabella bounced off the couch and onto the floor, and the girls started giggling. Jessica and Lila walked back into the den. Look, Amy said, laughing. Our animals can fly. She threw her unicorn over her head and caught it. Our pillows can fly too, Ellen shouted. She picked up her pillow and tossed it at Jessica. Suddenly, nightgowns, stuffed animals, socks, and pillows were flying back and forth across the room. Everyone was laughing and shouting at the same time. Elizabeth screamed as Jessica hit her on the head with the pillow. Pillow fight, Jessica yelled. She ran out of the room. The rest of the girls chased after her. They raced through the rooms trying to hit each other with their toys and pillows. Elizabeth turned the corner and started to run up the stairs. She almost bumped into Great Aunt Helen, who was standing on the steps. My goodness! What's all that noise? What's all the noise? Great Aunt Helen asked. I'm sorry, we were just playing, Elizabeth said, trying to catch her breath. Let's go upstairs, everyone. Great Aunt Helen smiled and headed toward the kitchen. The girls stopped. The girls trooped up the stairs together. Lila stopped in front of Mr. and Mrs. Wakefield's room. Hey, look at those dresses, she said in an excited voice. Jessica followed her in. Those are our mother's best party dresses, she said. Why are they out on the bed? Amy said. They all crowded around the bed to look at the dresses more closely. One was made with black velvet, another had blue sequins on top, a third had lace on the collar and cuffs. They're so beautiful. Can we try them on? Lila asked. She didn't wait for an answer. She unzipped the blue sequins dress and stepped into it. Elizabeth frowned. I don't think we should touch Mom's clothes, she began. Mom lets us sometimes, Jessica said, looking at her sister. Maybe if we're careful, Elizabeth said slowly. Good. I love playing dress up, Ellen said eagerly. She grabbed a velvet dress and pulled it on over her jeans. Look at me, Lila said, twirling around. I feel like a princess. Elizabeth smiled. She loved trying on her mother's fancy clothes, too. But there were only 3 dresses out, so Elizabeth and the other girls just watched as Lila, Ellen, and Eva tried them on. Can we put on makeup too? Lila asked. The long sleeves of the dress hung down past her fingers. Sure, Jessica said. Come on. The girls ran into the bathroom. We can only use lipstick, Elizabeth says. That's all Mom ever lets us use. I like this color. Ellen said, opening a red lipstick. She began to put it on. I want that color, Lila said, as she stepped closer to Ellen. She tripped on the hem of her dress. There was a loud noise that sounded like a rip. Everyone froze. Elizabeth gulped and stared at Lila. What happened? She whispered. Lila's face turned bright pink. I tore the dress. I didn't mean to, she said. Jessica knelt down and Lila's. Part of the hem was torn. This is Mom's favorite dress, Jessica said. In a frightened voice, we are going in trouble. Oh no, Eva said nervously. Vic asked, sounding like she was going to cry. Elizabeth felt terrible. She knew that things had gotten out of control. Her mother would be angry at them. Suddenly the telephone rang. Elizabeth, Jessica, Greta and Helen called from downstairs. Your mother is on the phone. Elizabeth stared at Jessica. What should we do? She asked. Chapter 4. Dress-up disaster. Jessica felt her stomach do a swan dive. We have to talk to her, she whispered. Come on. The girls tiptoed back into the bedroom. There was a phone on one of the night tables. Jessica picked up the receiver and held it a little bit away from her ear so that Elizabeth could listen too. Hi, Mom, the two girls said at the same time. Hi, girls, Miss Wakefield said. Are your friends all there? Yes, Jessica said. She looked at the bathroom. The others were looking at the torn hem of Mrs. Wakefield's dress. Jessica felt her face turning red. She didn't want to tell her mother about the dress.
Please, it's bedtime.
Are you having a good time? The mother asked. Sure, Mom, Jessica said. We're having a lot of fun.
Okay,
Is anything wrong? Mrs. Wakefield asked. You sound a little funny. Nothing's wrong, Mom,